Some gentrification was planned. We're calling for it. What are your thoughts about it now, as you think professionally as well as personally?
I think it's hard to stop progress, but I think you have to figure out how to manage it. And so I use the experience of actually the time I worked in the Clinton White House, because at that point in time, we were really struggling with the city's finances, and the control board had just been put in place. And we needed to really look at, analyze the district situation and figure out how do we generate money, how would the city not go bankrupt. So we knew that had to take place. But I think that when I look at the plan that was developed, and it was developed between the federal government and the local government, which I think is very important. One of the things that surprised me about my time at the White House is that I planned a big meeting with the president, and I was amazed at the number of business leaders and civic leaders that told me they had never been in the White House before. And so here, you know, for me, what I love about Washington and why I've stayed here and stayed engaged is I love Washington in all its dimensions. I think it makes our city so rich to be able to have a local community, be the nation's capital, be the, you know, capital of the free world. But we don't figure out how to bring the pieces together and leverage the strengths of them for the entire community to benefit. And so in working with the government from the White House, we were so busy trying to save our city that in developing it and looking at how many people did you need to bring into the city, what income levels did you need to bring in, we really didn't carve out and focus on our most vulnerable people. And so a lot of why I do what I do today is how do I make sure that that doesn't get lost again? And that's the work we do here at Venture Philanthropy Partners. And so gentrification is going to happen, but you don't have to have everybody moving out of their communities, and you don't lose the culture of Washington and its neighborhoods, which is very rich.